Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an Alphalete try on haul and review of the new Drop 3 collection that is launching on the 28th of June at 12 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. UK time. As always, code Freya will save you 10% at checkout, and if you do choose to use my code, please let me know so that I can thank you. I really do appreciate all of the support. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. As you probably are well aware by now, Alphalete have decided to launch their first ever underglute compression shorts and leggings, and I can't tell you how unbelievably excited I am. I have been waiting so long for Alphalete to launch a product like this, so I'm just super excited to run you through all of the details. In the try on clips, I am wearing the new colour Ultraviolet, and this is the best colour of the drop in my opinion. It's really stunning. It's like a light, bright, purpley, sort of bluey purple. I much prefer the sort of lighter and brighter pastel kind of colors, so this is right up my alley. I feel like the other colors are a little more like dark and muted, which isn't my personal preference, and I feel like we've seen a lot of those colors in the past from Alphalete, so I think it would be really nice to see a lot more bright blues, light greens. So yeah. I feel like as well, these pump shorts aren't supposed to be anything like the Amplify, like the Contour, but they do kind of look kind of similar. So I feel like people are getting confused. Like the waistband, the 3-tier waistband is the same as the Contour shorts. But these pump shorts sit a lot lower. They're described as a mid-rise short, and to be fair, I wouldn't say that they are mid-rise. Like they still are pretty high rise, but they don't sit like super high up on your torso. They do sort of, they kind of dip down, I would say. Like on the sides they're reasonably high, and then at the front they dip down, and at the back they dip down, and I don't think that that was intentional. I don't think that that's what they were looking for, but I actually personally really like that. I think it looks way more flattering when it dips down at the back, so I'm pretty happy about it. So yeah, the waistband sits just as tight as the Contour shorts, so I would probably, with sizing, just go with whatever you like in Contour. Unless you really don't like under glute compression, then you can probably size up just like for comfort. But if you want the glute lift, I would definitely stay true to size. I don't think anyone should be sizing it down. I feel like, yeah, sizing down would give you a lot more lift because obviously the shorts are smaller, so they're going to be squeezing you. I just think that's going to be super uncomfortable on the waist and on the legs, and I also think it's just going to compress your glutes way too much. So I would recommend sticking to your true to size, what you would normally get in Amplify Contour. That's what I would go with for pump. And naturally, I do feel like everyone is comparing these shorts to other brands, under glute compression shorts. Personally, for me, these are by far my favorite. I will say they aren't as lifting as Define Impact's shorts, but they are 1,000 times more comfortable, and they just look a lot more sort of natural, if that makes sense. I feel like the Define Impact shorts, it's very obvious that you're wearing a really tight material and then it's like lifting it up, whereas these, I feel like they look a lot more subtle, especially in the darker colors where you can't see any of the contouring lines. It's pretty like seamless and subtle. On the lighter colors it is a lot more obvious, like the detailing. But yeah, if you're looking for like the amount of lift that the Define Impact gives you, it's very similar, but it's not quite as dramatic. And I think that's because of the material, mostly because the material of the pump shorts and leggings is very stretchy and soft, so they're very comfortable to wear. I find the Define Impact are super uncomfortable. I've literally had bruises on my legs after my workouts from how like tight the material and how stiff the material is. I find it really irritating, and I can't wear them for very long. Like I have to wear them for the workout and then I have to take them off and put some joggers on because my legs are sore. So if you experience that, you will way prefer the Alphalete pump leggings and shorts because they're just really comfortable. They're not uncomfortable at all. Another nice thing about the shorts is that you can wear them biker length, and you can also roll them up and wear them like super short. So it's basically just personal preference, what you're feeling on the day. I wear them both ways. I think they look really nice both ways. Wearing them biker length gives you more of like the compression on the back of your legs, obviously, because if you roll them up, then the material isn't going to be on the back of your legs. But yeah, I personally carry quite a lot of fat in the back of my legs. Not a bad thing. But when I wear biker shorts in particular, I find if there's no compression, it sort of like bunches weirdly and gives me like a weird like bulge at the back of my legs. Whereas with these, because they're so compressive, it just like smooths the back of my legs, and then it just draws more attention to the glutes, which is, something that I'm not mad about. So yeah, it just depends. If you don't have fat in the back of your legs, then you probably won't really notice or care. But if you do, and it bugs you when you wear biker shorts and it just sort of creates a bulgy effect, you won't get that in these and you will really like them. As always, with a new product, there are a few things that I'm not 100% happy with the shorts and leggings. I feel like the contouring under the glutes needs to be brought down a tiny bit, just to create more room for your glutes to sit. I feel like it cuts off your glutes a little bit, and it would be nicer if there was just a little bit more room for your glutes to sit, really. If you have smaller glutes, then you might not have that issue. If you have bigger glutes, you will probably most definitely have it sort of cutting off the bottom of your glutes a little bit. It's not too bad, but it's just like, if you were to make some tiny tweaks to make it perfect, that is what I would change. And another thing that I would also change is you can see the material in the back, like the gusset seam in the clip right now. I'm looking right at it. You can see it. I feel like it just needs to be tucked in, that sort of seam. It's just, you can see it quite obviously. And I've tried my best to like pull the material from the front to like tuck it underneath there. It's not going. I think as well, because the shorts are mid-rise, it gives you less material to play with. If they were higher rise, you could probably pull the material around a bit more. But if I pull the material down anymore, you're going to be seeing my underwear. So yeah, that I would change too. I also think that the scrunch could do with being a little bit thinner. That's just personal preference. I think I just like it when things don't look obvious. Like I want to look good, but I don't want it to be like, oh, there's obvious, contouring and stuff going on. I want it to be a little bit more seamless. So I think the scrunch could be a little bit thinner. But that's just my thoughts. Other than those things, I do think that these are the best short, the Alphalete and leggings that Alphalete have ever brought out, the most flattering, and they're my favourite short and leggings that I have in my collection currently. I'm just grabbing them all the time. I'm not wearing anything else. I'm not grabbing anything else at the moment. It's all I want to wear because they just look insane. So, yeah. Right here, I'm also just showing you the white. They've done a white because I think they just thought, why not do it? But it is very sheer. So if you're thinking of getting the white and you don't like things being sheer, then definitely avoid, because you can clearly see the difference between the waistband and the material on the rest of the short. And here I'm just now showing the leggings. I do feel like all of those issues that I mentioned aren't as obvious on the leggings. I feel like the pocket for the glutes works a lot better on the leggings. I feel like the line that contours meets at a much better point on my glute in the leggings. So yeah, I'm not really sure why that is, because I'm pretty sure lined up the measurements are exactly the same, the waistband's the same. It's probably just because the leggings get pulled further down your leg and they just hold a lot better. But yeah, you can see here the line goes more like directly under my glutes than the shorts do. So if that would bother you, then I would probably go for the leggings over the shorts, because it does fit a lot better in the leggings, I would say. A lot of people have been talking about this little logo on the front as well. I actually don't mind it. I thought it looked really cute. My only concern with it is that it's stuck on, and that means that it can peel off. Normally Alphalete sort of sew in, like stitch in the logo on the back is stitched in, but the little logo on the front, that is a sticker. And it's also stuck in like a little box. I really have no idea what that's all about. It's not very obvious, but in certain lighting you can see that the logo is sat in like a tiny box. So yeah, not really sure what that's all about. Apparently they are removing it for future launches. It's not going to be there. So if it bothers you, it won't be there for long. But if you do like any of these colors, I'm not sure that they would be coming back without the logo. So yeah, do with that what you will. I'm also just awkwardly showing you the length of the leggings. I'm 5'5". I think that's like 168 centimeters or something. These leggings fit perfectly on me. They're so stretchy that I feel like you can just stretch them up, stretch them down. It doesn't really matter how tall or short you are. You can adjust them to your body, basically. I can't even remember at this point if I told you what size I'm wearing, but I'm personally wearing an extra small in the shorts and an extra small in the leggings. That's my normal true to size. And yeah, they fit perfect for me. I wouldn't size up and I wouldn't size down. Extra small is what I would get. I'm hoping I've gone over everything to do with the pump shorts and leggings, but if you have any further questions, please feel free to leave them below or DM me on Instagram. I always respond to questions on my Instagram, so yeah, feel free to reach out. Next up, we have my favorite bra that Alphalete have released in a while, and that is the Lena bra. It's in the Tenacity fabric, so it's super soft, super comfortable. It also has an adjustable design at the back, which is just super cute. It doesn't have adjustable straps, unfortunately, but I do feel like that adds to the comfort, because then you don't have any like metal bits digging into you. So I feel like you win some, you lose some. But yeah, I'm wearing a size extra small in this bra. I normally wear an extra small in all of Alphalete's bras and tops. The only reason I didn't get these in an extra small is because for some reason it wouldn't let me order them. It only let me order an extra small, so I just went with that. And they do fit really nice and comfortable. I feel like I probably would be a bit squeezed in the extra small, so I would probably just recommend going true to size. Don't size down, don't size up. And here I'm wearing the new Sandy bra. I feel like you can see here in the clips that the boob pads are like giving a weird shape. It feels, I feel like, right, the pads in this bra are really like push up, and I feel like because they're so big and thick, the pocket for them to go in isn't big enough, and it like creates like a squishing effect, and it gives like weird dimples in the boob pads. I will say I haven't noticed this problem on anyone else, just me, so maybe it's a me thing. But yeah, just be mindful of that. You might need to take the pads out, because on me you can just see all these like bulges, and I'm not really sure what's going on there. But yeah, fun thing about this bra, it does cross over in the back. You can move the straps, so that's super fun. This material is really stiff and not very stretchy. It's similar to the leggings, but for it to be like for a bra, I feel like it's just really thick and tight. We have been advised to tell everybody to size up. I'm wearing an extra small here, and I feel like even here you can see like my back is a little bit squished. I I feel like I could probably size up to a small and it would fit a lot better. It is very tight and a little uncomfortable. It does look really cute though, so that's a shame. But maybe if I size up, I think it will be a better fit. So yeah, definitely do not size down. If you like sizing down, you will regret it. It's really tight. So yeah. And next up we have the push tanks. For some reason, the brown one is way softer than the other ones that I tried on. I feel like the brown shorts, leggings, and push tank are just really soft compared to all the other colours. I feel like ultraviolet as well is really soft. All the other colours are a lot more stiff. But yeah, the push tank, I don't size down to an extra small like I normally do with Alphalete. In the push tank, I just get an extra small, which would normally be my true to size in other brands. But it still is very tight, so I probably could even size up to a small. It won't be as tight on the body though, so that's what's stopping me. But I feel like on the chest, it's really squishing me, and I don't have a big chest, so yeah, if you have a big chest, you're really gonna have to size up, or otherwise you're just gonna be falling out of it and getting squished here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, I feel like it just needs to be looser on the built-in bra, because I feel like what they were going for was like a sculpting top, and it sculpts on the bra portion, but it doesn't sculpt in the body. And I feel like it's too much compression up top. There's not enough room for people that have boobs. So yeah, I just feel like size up. Size up. I'm really narrow as well, and even it sits very close on me, and I have a bit of like side boob, like under armpit fat squishing, and I'm super narrow. So yeah, definitely size up. And then here I have on the Shape jacket. Again, with the Shape jacket, I really like the Shape jacket, but I just wish that it was tighter in the body. If you're not that bothered about a jacket being like really tight on your body, then that's fine. But the arms are quite tight. You can see here, I have noodle arms. I have very skinny arms, and it's fine on me. It is tight, but it's comfortable. But if you have like slightly bigger arms, or if you have any muscle, then it's gonna be tight. And you might have to size up. But the problem with that is that because it's not super tight in the body, I feel like it's then when you size up, it's going to be really baggy. And another thing as well, I spoke to one of the other athletes, and I asked her if her white jacket fit really loose, and she said no. So I don't know if it's just my white jacket, but my white jacket I feel like is looser than my black jacket, and they're the same size. So yeah, my black jacket fits tighter in the body. My white jacket fits looser. I'm not really too sure what that's all about. But yeah, I really like the length of this jacket. I know lots of people want like a long line jacket, and I also want a long line jacket, but I'm also partial to like a cropped mid jacket. So I like the length of it. I like the shape of it. I like the whole idea of it. I just wish that the body was a little bit tighter, just a little bit. And then maybe the arms were a little bit looser for other people, because they fit nicely on me. But again, I have noodle arms, so it's fine for me, but other people might have issues. Another thing that's upset me about the jacket as well is that it doesn't come in the brown colour, and I feel like that would have been the nicest colour. So yeah, that's sad. But that is everything that I have for this video. I hope I have gone over everything that there is. If I've missed anything, or you have any other questions, leave them down below, or message me on Instagram, and I will do my best to get back to you before launch. Even after launch, I'll still be responding to questions. I do think that this collection will sell out quite quickly. I hope that it doesn't. But yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Code for it will save you 10%, as you know. And yeah, thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.